You're outside, same air, same evening, same group of friends. And yet the mosquitoes only want you. Here's what nobody tells you. Mosquitoes aren't smelling your blood. They're smelling your bacteria. Billions of microbes living on your skin are producing a chemical signal right now. You can't feel it, you can't smell it, but a mosquito can read it from 50 meters away. Your genetics shaped that signal before you were born, and until very recently, scientists had no idea it could be turned off. In 2024, a team at UC San Diego and Stanford found a way to rewrite it. The result? 11 days without a single bite, no spray, no repellent, just bacteria on the skin that had been quietly switched off. Here's how your body became a mosquito target, and what science just learned about changing that. Before we get into why mosquitoes pick you specifically, one thing most people don't know. Only female mosquitoes bite. Males spend their entire lives on nectar. They never touch human skin. Female mosquitoes feed on plants most of the time too, but when they're ready to produce eggs, they need protein. Blood is the most efficient source available. She's not choosing you out of spite. She's following a biological need, and your body is broadcasting exactly what she was built to find. A mosquito starts finding you before it can even see you. The first signal it follows is carbon dioxide, the gas you exhale with every breath. Female mosquitoes can detect CO2 from up to 50 meters away. They follow it like a trail leading straight to a meal. The more CO2 you produce, the stronger that signal. Pregnant women produce slightly more than average, which is why they consistently attract more bites. Not because of anything they're doing, because of what their body is quietly broadcasting. Once close, a mosquito switches to body heat and skin moisture. The target narrows fast, but the signal that makes the final decision, that one is deeper, and it's been part of you your entire life. Your skin is covered in billions of bacteria. This isn't a hygiene issue. These microbes are completely normal. They help regulate your skin chemistry, manage your sweat, and maintain the surface of your body. But as they do all of that, they release chemical compounds into the air. In 2022, researchers publishing in the journal Cell identified exactly which compounds make certain people irresistible to mosquitoes. They're called carboxylic acids, fatty acids produced by bacteria on the skin surface. People who consistently attract the most mosquitoes had significantly higher levels of these acids. And here's the part that changes how you think about this entirely. That trait is largely genetic. A twin study found a strong heritable component to mosquito attractiveness. You didn't develop this scent signature through your choices or your habits. You inherited a tendency toward it. It was written into your biology before you were born. You've been carrying this signal your entire life. You just didn't know it had a name. Your baseline attractiveness is set by genetics, but certain things push that signal higher. Exercise raises your body temperature, increases CO2 output, and activates sweat glands. Fresh sweat is mostly water, but as it mixes with bacteria on your skin, it produces lactic acid and ammonia, compounds mosquitoes actively seek. After a workout, you're broadcasting on every frequency at once. Clothing color matters more than most people realize. Research published in Nature Communications found mosquitoes are strongly drawn to dark colors: black, deep red, orange, cyan. Light colors like white and pale green were significantly less attractive. What you're wearing is part of your signal too. The itch isn't from the bite, it's from you. When a mosquito pierces your skin, it injects saliva that prevents your blood from clotting while it feeds. Your immune system identifies those proteins as foreign and releases histamine. That histamine causes the swelling, the redness, and the itch. This is why the same number of bites feels completely different on different people. A stronger immune response means bigger welts and worse itching, even from identical exposure. Children tend to react more intensely because their immune systems haven't yet built familiarity with mosquito saliva through years of bites. Until science catches up, a few things genuinely reduce your exposure. DEET-based repellents are the most effective option available. They work for 4 to 8 hours. Wearing light-colored, long-sleeved clothing removes part of your visual signal. Avoiding being outside at dawn and dusk, when most species are most active, cuts exposure at the worst times. And one of the most overlooked steps, eliminate standing water near your home. Mosquitoes breed in as little as a tablespoon of still water. A blocked gutter, an upturned lid, a forgotten pot. Fewer mosquitoes nearby means fewer encounters regardless of your signal strength. These help, but they work around the signal. What researchers just found works on the signal itself. Here's where this story goes somewhere you didn't expect. If the bacteria on your skin are producing the compounds that attract mosquitoes, what happens if you change those bacteria? In 2024, researchers at UC San Diego and Stanford did exactly that. They genetically engineered 2 of the most common skin bacteria to stop producing lactic acid, one of the key attractant compounds. Then, they applied those modified bacteria to mice. The mosquitoes avoided them for 11 straight days. DEET lasts 4 to 8 hours. This worked for 11 days from a single application. It isn't on shelves yet, but the science is real, peer-reviewed, and already published. The question isn't whether this becomes a product, it's when. So the next time you're the one swatting while everyone else sits in peace, you're not unlucky. You're not sweeter. You're not imagining it. You're carrying a scent signature that was shaped before you were born. Bacteria on your skin are producing compounds that mosquitoes have been reading for millions of years. You've been broadcasting a signal you never knew existed. And the most interesting part? Science can now read that signal too. It just learned how to turn it off. That's what we do at Unknown Behind Known Things. Find the invisible forces shaping the things you thought you already understood. Subscribe for more, and tell us in the comments, are you the mosquito magnet in your group, or the lucky one?